So guys, I will start again here. This is a 15-minute chart based on two different strategies of Holy Fire. I have added few stuff to it. I will explain quickly about what the stuff I have added. Okay, the things I have added, and you have it as well because I have posted the whole thing. Okay, so we have the Miko info indicator here. Okay, this info indicator suggesting us the currently market flow in each time frame. So if the currently market goes in a short direction, it's red. Okay, so now we see in all time frames it's red. It goes short. When we see gray, it's a possible reversal, but if it's not turning green, it means like now. So, okay, so it means it's for here. For example, now with here 4 hour. Okay, 4 hour is going up. Okay, just so you understand. Here is the time, the session we are currently at. Those big red, yellow things is kind of support resistance by an indicator. But what we most want to follow for support resistance is actually those lines of resistance, pivot, and 1 hour 30 minutes. Those little lines, not these big yellow red things, are not always accurate because sometimes they have things like that. Okay, they're showing gaps like this, and it can confuse. So we will follow mostly the little tiny lines of the support resistance. Now, for the strategy itself, what we're looking for is those value charts. Okay, so we need basically for long, for call, we will look for value chart which is an oversold zone, right? And we will need an arrow right under the value chart which is oversold. And for short, for put, we need value chart which is overbought and an arrow right under. So to find for you an example of how it's supposed to look, let's open euro dollar. Okay, so we have an arrow and we have oversold value chart, and we see that the next candle is green. Okay, it's a tiny candle, but it still wins because you enter right on the open. Usually this arrow here comes on the open of the next candle, so you enter at the moment that the arrow appears. Okay, so let me find some put example. Here is a bad example of put, okay, because this one is a dead one. Okay, it's just a bad market here. So let's find some more life in the market. Let's go back. Okay, here. Okay. Oh, here we don't see value charts already. Okay. The custom input. How many bars too soon? This will make 1000. I hope it will not. I hope it will not freeze up my. Okay, good. So we're looking for value chart for put, like here. Okay. So here we can see value chart is an overbought zone, and we have an arrow, and the next candle is a short. And also, you might not follow those little arrows, but this support resistance of the yellow-red line also given us here an arrow. Okay, so but we don't follow those. Okay, just don't pay attention to those yellow-red arrows. Right? This is not important. What we follow is this little arrow and the value chart, which is supposed to be overbought or oversold. Okay, so overbought value chart is a pre-signal, and the entry is when this little arrow appears. Right. Now, the second strategy, which is integrated into this chart and also developed by Holy Fire, is these big arrows. Those big arrows is the win-win charity indicator by Holy Fire. So those arrows we take with the following conditions. When the stochastic, this lines here is two stochastics. It's just two different types of stochastics. So when one of them or two of them is an oversold zone. You wait for the long arrow. As soon as the arrow comes, you go in. When both arrows in the overbought zone, or just one of the, when both lines in the overbought or in the overbought zone, you wait for the put arrow. All right. The arrow needs to be big and wide, like this. Okay. And the entry is as soon as the arrow appears. The arrow can appear in the beginning of the candle, which is good. Because we're trading 15 minutes, so you can take, like, if it's appeared in the first few minutes of the candle, you can go in. So this is the conditions, okay? Stochastic in oversold, you take the long arrow. Stochastic in overbought, you take the big arrow, like this big arrow. 15 minutes. For how long appears later in the candle? For how long if appears later? Well, I would say max 3 minutes. I would say max 3 minutes, not more. Okay. If it appeared later, don't take it. We are talking about the big white arrows. The little CCI arrows will usually appear on the beginning of the next candle. Okay. So you take those as soon as it comes. All right. Good. Okay. So I will go back to the grid so we can see all the pairs. Okay. I don't know. I might take off. I don't know. I might take off this yellow-red thing. It's just too much noise for me now. We have enough support resistance indicators here. So this yellow-red thing called transite zones. If you won't take it off on your chart as well, just do it. I just have so much things on the chart that those transite zones making it even more heavy for me right now in the morning. Okay. And yes, as I said before, we have the support resistance lines. Okay, those little lines on the chart. It's good if we like touch it. Okay, like here, you see, we touched the support resistance. So it's good if we touch it, or like here, the white candle. It is a put candle touched, and then we go up. Okay, so it's very nice support for our entry. If our entry actually touch one of the support resistance lines, combined with the arrows. Okay, not alone. It's just the support resistance is not a signal. It's just a support of our entry.
Your line is now unmuted.
If someone find it hard to follow 6 pairs, we can like we can keep 4 if you want. That's fine. Everyone understood the rules for both strategies. Great, great, perfect. Well, those are the more stable hours, and we need stability for this. For the strategy, we need the stability. So those 3 hours considered most stable. And in US session, we have some crazy markets, much faster. So it's not so suitable for the strategy. I don't know if you've been reading, but Holy Fire, Tobias, he is doing maximum 3 hours of the London session every day. He does between 2 to 3 hours, and his usual results is 4, maybe 4-1, okay, on a daily results. So this is very good results for a day, and he just using those 2-3 hours of London session. So when we see value chart in oversold or overbought zone, okay, we will wait for a CCI arrow here or here. It doesn't matter. It can be here or here, okay. It can be also in the bows. It's fine. It's actually good. I guess maybe in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, the market will give us, will be a little bit more alive, and we will see some bit more of a movement to create signals, because it's just the beginning. If anyone has any questions, you can type in, okay? I have to say, it's important to have a patience with this system, okay? It's not a system where you take a trade every 5 minutes or every few minutes, no. But it's a solid way to trade. You wait for a signal, you take it, okay? It's not a full of action trading. It's for those who want stability, not fast, fast, fast. look, we have pound dollar, euro dollar, almost like, not almost, they touch the over sold area, okay? So we have to be ready for either of those to have an arrow. It not must to have an arrow if we are here on oversold, but if we do have an arrow on CCI, we will enter right away. The expiry is fixed 15 minutes, okay? 15 minutes from your entry. Sure. By the way, I don't know if you guys actually have installed the Core Liquidity CLM, but here is how it works. You select the pair you want to trade, right click, new order, and then you just select the time frame, which is 15 minutes for us, the amount, and you want to go up or down, okay? You guys, everyone has the charts open on your computer also? I mean, did you load up the template on your local MetaTrader as well? Oh, nice, Harry. Great. It depends on your screen size. You can like open the amount of pairs you want, so it's convenient for you. If there is some pairs which I don't have and you want to see, so you can cover it on your local template, on your local MetaTrader. We have 1 minute left until the next candle, This is the time in which we have to actually like look closely on the screen and check for the arrows, okay? Because this is the last minute in which the arrow might come on the CCI. And if we have an arrow here or here, okay, this is the value chart in oversold here and here, okay, so if we get an arrow at the CCIs, we certainly want to take it, okay. And additionally, like a little thing that might help, because here we have the stochastic at the oversold zone. This might be a higher probability trade than this one, because here it's actually stochastic, like almost at not almost, it's in overbought zone. So this one might be better probability than this one for long trades, for calls. But in terms of the official rules, value chart here and here touching the oversold. So we just need an CCI arrow for our entry. And as we can see, there were no CCI arrow for the entry. So now we have a complete 15 minutes ahead to wait for the next possible trade. I know that's frustrating sometimes, but if we have followed the rules, we have followed the rules. So it means that we have a full 15 minutes to ask any questions you have. If you have. I'm using for this CLM, Core Liquidity. I will give you the link to my affiliate link to them. If you want to try, the demo is completely free. You don't need to deposit anything to use the demo. Okay. I have the link right here. Okay. Oh, this is a bad one. What I will do, because the link looks like something strange and weird, I will just give you the short link. You can then go here and click on that one. Yeah. Just go to the. I will use the following platform for demo and click on that link. It will take you right away to the demo page. Okay. 15 minutes. The expiry is 15 minutes on a 15 minutes chart. Okay, we do not manipulate the strategy. Right? The best time to trade a strategy is the first 3 hours of London session. Okay, first 3 hours. I have in the link I have just posted. Okay, you have also the information and the instructions. You also have it on the Binary Options Edge page, which I have also posted. So you have all the information on Binary Options Edge post and on this link, which I have created. So I have one page for the webinars I'm making for the strategy. So you can see the dates, the times I had the webinars at. And you also have the link if you want to demo this MetaTrader broker. You have the link there. It's regulated. Okay. So for those who has joined us now, we are waiting for the next signal to come. The next signal will be in 11 minutes because a new 15-minute candle opened. So if we have any signals, those will be only in 11 minutes. I am recording this session. So afterwards, anyone can actually open it on YouTube and watch it from the beginning, and get all the whole idea. For anyone need here refresh of the instructions of the entry instructions, because we have 11 minutes to the next candle. I can actually explain again if anyone needs the entry rules. So if anyone needs the entry rules, please tell me. Jaco, I don't see here actually a signal on audio SD. I don't see an arrow here. Okay, yeah, okay. So I will go through the entry rules Gael has asked, and I will do it. I will do it with the euro dollar. So the entry rules, we have here two strategies. The entry rules are simple. This is value charts. This lines, okay, this waves. So value chart is oversold. This is the pre-signal. The entry is as soon as the arrow appears here or here. Either of those ECIs is supposed to create an arrow. The arrow is your entry. On 15 minutes chart, we go in for 15 minutes expiry. Alright? So, same thing is for put. For short, the value chart is an overbought zone, touching like here now, or even above it like this. Arrow appears right under here. You go as soon as the arrow appears. Now, you would ask about these big arrows, big white arrows. Those big white arrows is the win-win charity developed by Holy Fire from Binary Options Edge. Okay? You take those arrows only if the stochastic bows, or one of them, those lines, you see those lines, those stochastics, are in oversold zone. One or both in oversold zone. Arrow comes. As soon as arrow comes, as long as it comes in the first 2-3 minutes of the 15-minute candle, you go in. Okay? And same for short, for put. You need the stochastics, one of them or both, in the overbought zone. Arrow, like this, white, will come above the candle, and you go in as soon as the arrow appears for 15 minutes expiry. Okay? Is that clear? Perfect. Thank you. And now, as I said before, this is not a strategy for those who are looking for a gambling, casino, action, fast trading. No. It's a strategy for those who want to build their balance and professionally work in binary options, if working in binary options is possible. So this is the way. Slow, solid. Okay? Money management, and not do it too fast. Just wait for your entry, for the right rules, for the right entry. Make your 4 or 5 signals a day. Call it a day. Leave it. Wait for the next day to come. Do it again. Okay? You will build your balance. You will build your economic account with the broker. Okay? You will do it in a slow and secure way. It's not for those who are coming for 1 minute, 5 minute trades, losing their deposit in one day, and then saying binary options is bullshit. Okay? This strategy is not for this meaning or intention. This strategy is for solid, slow build of your account. I hope you understand. So we have 6 minutes to the next candle. All right, 6 minutes. If by the next 6 minutes, by the last minute, we will have an arrow, okay, or let's say by the closer of the candle, we get an arrow on CCI, it will be perfect entry if we have value chart in overbought or oversold zone. Right now, not here, not here, not here, not here, not here, and not here. We don't have any value chart in overbought or oversold zone. So even if we do get an arrow, but the value chart is not there, we don't go in. Alright, this is for the CCI arrows. Although, if we will get a big arrow like this, and the stochastics, one of them or two of them will be in oversold or overbought zone, this will be another entry option for us. Okay, don't forget we have two strategies here on the chart. So how can I get the lines in the custom? You supposed those lines are actually showing up automatically if you are using my template. Okay, if you're using my template with my indicators, which is Holy Fire and my indicators set together, which I have uploaded, okay, you will have this. You will have this all set up. I will give you a link. Okay. If you don't have it, download the package, the RAR package from here, okay, and open the template per the instructions. It will give you all this pre-configured, all the style. Hello, hello, Max. Sure, sure. Once you will install the whole package, you're supposed to have everything you need inside. So we have another 3 minutes. Okay, the time is running fast. Huh? We just were talking about the 15 minutes, and now we already have 3 minutes left until the next candle. So, for those who just joined, I am recording this whole thing. Okay, so if you missed something or you're not sure about something, everything is recorded. You will be able to watch it again after. It will take me some time to upload it. It will be like 1-2 hours of session, but I will certainly put it on YouTube and everyone will be able to watch it again. We have 2 minutes left until next candle. We are looking for a pre-signal at this moment. Okay, this is the time we start to look for a pre-signal. We need the value chart to be oversold or overbought. I have placed, if you go on the page I gave you, in the bottom of the instructions, I gave you the exact name of the template you have to use. So, USDJPY is almost touching the overbought zone, but it's not there, okay? So unless one of them actually touch the overbought or oversold zone, we don't go, even if CCI arrow appears, all right? We don't want to go in a wrong trade. We are patient people, and we are waiting for the right entry. And even if we will not have an entry today, nothing happens. We have another day to come. As I say, it's better win slower than lose faster. I would certainly consider, okay, if we'll have here an arrow, we can try go in on demo, because the value chart is not touching, okay, the overbought, so it's not a confident trade at all, but just for demo purposes, if we will have CC arrow here on the USDJPY, we can try go in, but this is only if we will have an arrow, because here we almost touched the overbought zone, okay, so it's like something we can try. But we didn't have any signal here on the chart, so we have another 15 minutes to wait for the next one. But at least you guys understood the rules in a very, very clear way. By the way, here we actually could have a signal if value chart was in an oversold zone, all right? Here, if the value chart was in oversold, we could take this trade and go long. Harry, did you find the name of the template you have to use? Right, let me show you. It's right here. What is this? It's right here, you see? This template. And this is the package you have to download. This is the name of the template. Sure, no problem. Take your time. Anyone need the entry rules to be repeated again? Harry, about the stochastics, if you don't have it in a package, I'm sure I have included it, but if you don't have it, I will make sure to re-upload the package with the stochastics again afterwards, after the session. It's not crucial for you anyways, because the stochastics is mainly for the win-win arrows. The main strategy here do not need the stochastics. Did you guys download the package here? This package. Did you download this one? Please make sure you download this package. This is the most updated package. You go to the almost bottom of the page, you will see here notes, and here you'll find the package and which template you have to use. You have to copy all the indicators from the indicators folder. Restart your MetaTrader and load the template. So we have 10 minutes until the next candle. If by the closure of this candle we'll have an arrow at a CCI level here or here, and the value chart will be oversold or overbought, this will be our entry. And we of course do want to find the price, the candle, touching, like sitting on a support resistance level. Like we see here, here, and here. Good examples of how the price actually like touch and sitting on the support resistance. Bounce right away from it. Touch and go. This is a good support of our entry. Jaco, did you find the right indicators in the template package? Perfect, great. Great. Thank you, Ari, for confirmation. Oh yeah, the white arrows. To take the white arrow, you need the stochastic to be overbought for short, for put, and stochastic to be at least one of them in the oversold for call. Okay. Here is like a very weak market on the New Zealand. Let me try maybe put USD CAD instead. Okay. Right. So here we can see the stochastic is an overbought zone. Arrow, this is your entry. When the arrow comes, you go in right away. Okay, this candle we should trade. As soon as the arrow comes in the first like 1-3 minutes of the candle, okay, maximum, you will go in. For calls, you need a stochastic or one of them to be in an oversold zone, all right? Like here. This is your entry. The white big arrows is additional strategy by Holy Fire, which we confirm with stochastics. Okay, this is the big white arrows. The value chart and the little arrows is the second strategy of Holy Fire. So we basically have two strategies here. Value chart and CCI, and the big arrows with stochastics. Perfect. Thank you, Ashkan. So we have 55 seconds, and we don't have pre-signal. Okay, we don't have pre-signal from the value chart. So even if we have CCI arrow, we will not take it. There is a very slow days, so we have just to take it as granted. Understand there is a slow days. So we have 14 minutes for the next candle. What important is that everyone clearly has the rules how to trade both strategies, the big arrows with the stochastics and the little arrows with the value chart. Okay, because once we are done with this webinar, everyone can on his own to actually start and monitor charts and trade the signals. And this is the main goal. So everyone can actually trade it on his own and understand the strategies clearly. Because I see on Binary Options Edge on the forum many people having doubts and questions, and they don't really understand how to use it. So this webinar is supposed to help you have a clear, no doubt, no questions idea how you enter the trade. And I hope that everyone now has a clear idea in mind how to do it correctly. Don't mind the yellow red arrows. I have actually took away this indicator from my charts so we can have a little bit more clear charts on the session. Just do not mind the yellow red arrows. Those are not important. It's just for some kind of confirmation our testing out. So do not worry about those yellow red arrows. Oh, nice. We have a pre-signal on USD/JPY. Right, right. So we have 9 minutes to the next candle, right? So we want to see the arrow by the close of this candle. And if the arrow comes, if the CCI arrow comes here or here, we will go in. Thank you so much, Romet, for paying our attention to it. Euro USD. Oh yeah, Euro USD also. So here we want a call arrow, alright? Here we want a put arrow. So we have two possible pre-signals, and we just need an arrow to be here or here, here or here. Here we take only call arrow, here we take only put arrow. Actually, I might want to add USD/JPY, USD/CHF. Maybe we want replace one of those that will give us less signals now with USD/CHF. Yeah. Yeah, this one has more entries. Although my worry with this one is it has like a strong trend up, you see? So this is something I would be worried about. We can also see it like having here a bunch of overboughts. So, and the stochastic is also like flying here. So it's like a very strong uptrend. So I'm not sure if we won't even take a risk with this one. So it's better to go back to USD CAD. Well, usually accidentally means good. So, easy to win. It's funny because when I take accident trades, I usually like winning those. I don't know why. Oh, that's good. That's good, Romit. Well done. So USD/JPY is overbought, Euro dollar oversold, pound dollar touching the oversold. So we have three possible trades. We just need arrow on the CCI level. I'm not sure, guys, if you know my friend Kim Lawrence, but he has just sent me an SMS that he would like to offer you guys also a webinar right after mine. So if any one of you guys want to stay for his webinar, you're certainly welcomed. It will be a free webinar just like I do. So if anyone wants, his webinar will be more action. He is doing fast trades, opposite from my trades, which are slow motion ones. But I would highly suggest you, because it might be your first session with Kim, so just demo it, okay guys? Because it will be your first session, you need to get used to his talking style, to the way he show things, so just demo please. Because I don't think you have been in his webinars before. My webinar will last for another 50 minutes, okay, 50 minutes, and then I will let Kim start his webinar, so you guys can enjoy another like hour or two from him. And there, as I said, you will have much more action because it's fast trades. My trades are slow, but that's my style. So we have another 2 minutes for the current candle, all right? And if you guys having friends you think might want to join this webinar with me right now, give them the link, okay? Share it. Let people enjoy and learn. Let people to get fed with experience, skills, strategies. We want to help everyone to become better. This is our goal here. Help traders to make money, not lose money. So if you have friends, Skype contacts, let them go into the session. Let them learn. Help them in the way I help you. Sure, you can do it. Just type me your Skype, I will add you. I will add you by the end of the session. Anyone who wants to get in touch with me, all right, please add please type in your Skypes, and I will add you by the end of the session, all right? I think you have an option to add kind of questions for me. You should have some kind of option to like leave me a note or questions. Maybe you can use this feature to send your Skype. All right, I will put mine. I will put mine here. I think this one. Let me just confirm, because yeah, this, yeah, this is my Skype name. So anyone who wants can add me. Well, we got busy with Skype IDs and we just missed a trade here. It was a beautiful trade, yeah? And finally, when we had a trade, we missed it because we were a little bit busy. So these guys, no worries, we are here to learn it, not to catch the last trade of our life, okay? So this was a nice signal here, okay? We touched the oversold zone, we had an arrow, and look what a wonderful candle here, okay? And by the way, here one, this one, I would enter it. We are still like in the first minute. I will enter it for 15 minutes, right? So I took a trade. If anyone wants to try, go on, take it. Well, this one is actually, you see, this one is dangerous. I mean, this one might be a good loser, but I'm not sure. We have a full 15 minutes to go. But why can it be a loser? Okay, it has some risk because we broke this level, the support resistance level. But again, it might be like a little reaction of the market and it will still go down. So let's give it a time. I will put it like this, so we don't interrupt our charts, and we still see my situation. As long as it's red, I don't like it. But that's part of trading. Sometimes we're red, sometimes we're green, and of course, we want green more. You guys can find the broker I use. Just go here. I have my link there. All the information you need, guys, here. I have also my affiliate link for this broker, which, by the way, you don't need to deposit with. You just open your free demo account. And if anyone by chance still won't deposit, it will be nice if you do it through my affiliate link. It will be a nice favor for what I'm doing here with the webinars. Of course, I'm not forcing anyone, just your choice. And Romet, great job. And that's what I like about this broker. I mean, I'm not here to promote any brokers, right? But that's what I like about it. I mean, I can put the trades right from the MetaTrader. So I am saving a lot of time in the whole process. I don't need to jump between MetaTrader and the broker website. That's a great feature. And by the way, you see this candle? It might very well go in our favor. But again, we have another like 10 minutes, so everything can happen. But again, but what I said you actually in the beginning when I took this trade, my worry is that we broke a support resistance level, okay? This level, you see here, the support resistance. So this is what makes me worried, because it's very could be that we will like go more upward and not go reversal down again, and then it will be a great losing trade. Yeah, you can see this will be a losing trade. And also the CCI divergence arrow went away because the market conditions doesn't match the conditions of this trade. But however, we have another 10 minutes to go, which is a lot of time. Everything can happen. You see, the arrow like comes and goes. So I say everything can happen in 10 minutes. And if we lose, we have another 1,000 trades to go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is my common mistake. I always tell people to check news before the trade. And I almost always forget to check them myself. Thank you, son. Thank you. Volume bars to the background of the charts. Oh, this is a hard request. But where do you want me to add the volume bars? Here. In the price. All right, it's done. Your wish is my command. If anyone wants something, ask something. Someone has any doubts, not sure about some entry, guys, please ask. This is why I'm here. This is why I'm making this webinar, so people can be sure and confident about these strategies, okay? So use this time to ask any question you have. And by the way, as I said, we still have a lot of time, and my trade is a green, and I like green color. My green colors became my favorite color since I trade binary options, yeah? So this is wonderful, wonderful situation here. And even a tie is good. Even a tie is good, yeah. But we have another 7 minutes to go, so everything can happen. I'm still can lose, and I still can win. So we will see. Xan, thank you so much for your advice. However, we are trying to stick at the moment as possible close to the original rules, okay, of the strategy out there. I want to teach people the original strategy as possible without much modifications into it. Although you are right, divergence can help us for the value charts, but we will do it next time. Okay, we will discuss it in the forum because we already have a discussion about the divergence value chart in the forum. We will see. We might do it in the next webinar. Thank you for the advice. Someone there has opened his microphone, and I hear some radio noise or television. Thank you. And as you can see, this trade is great so far. All right, it was a nice signal that we took. Although I was not sure because we broke the support resistance level, but it seems like it can continue in our favor, and it's good. What is this? AVG. Okay. So we are 3 minutes until the next candle. This is the time we start to look for the value chart for our pre-signal. Okay, USD CAD has pre-signal, Euro Dollar pre-signal, Euro JPY pre-signal, and USD JPY pre-signal. Okay, you can see we are on the second hour of our session now. And we can see more and more pre-signals coming, okay? The market becomes more alive. We start to see more opportunities of entry. You guys can just take whatever entry you want, okay? I mean, if you see a signal on one of those pairs, take it. Don't wait for me, okay? Because I am now struggling with this one, okay? So don't wait for me. If you see a signal, just take it, okay? You have few opportunities here, few pre-signals, right? Pre-signal here, pre-signal here, here and here, okay? So if you get an arrow by the closer of the candle, go right in with the arrow. And my little suggestion, which makes the signal probably even more powerful, is if the stochastic, okay, is at the overbought zone when you put, okay, and stochastic at the oversold when you call, okay. This I think can help you with a little better trade probability, even on the value chart CCI strategy. By the way, for those who are trading with this CLM platform from MetaTrader, if you want to take another trade, just click hide. Okay, you just click hide, and then you take another trade. Because if you don't hide this trade, you cannot take another. Okay, so you hide first this, you hide your first trade, and you take another trade. I will not hide this one because I want to see how it's like, to see it with you guys how it ends, but just for you to know that you can hide your current trade if you want and take another. This is how it works. This was our first signal. This USD JPY was our first signal in the session. At least our first signal which we actually took, okay? Because we missed one before. So let's see how this one will finish in 2 minutes. And I remind you that in 20 seconds, just start looking for arrow, okay? In 20 seconds, guys. Like 15 seconds left. Start looking for arrows. Okay, the arrow is supposed to be on this previous bar. We don't have previous bar arrows, so we don't have a signal. No problem. Anyways, it seems that I will be out of the money, and let's take a little bit. If I lose this trade, okay, I want to see why I lost it. I want to see how I can avoid the same exact mistake in the future. Okay, so we will take some time to yeah, I know news, Xan, but I want people to not just blindly say news is what makes me fail. I want also people to look at the chart and understand the price and understand the movement of the indicators to see what actually happened in the chart. Okay, this is what I want people to see, and I will explain it shortly. Okay, once we finish with this trade, I will explain it. Okay, so this one is a loss, right? So now, since we have 13 minutes to the next candle, I will explain. So we have a few factors which why a put signal which we took here is a low probability one. Okay, we can see that the stochastics not just popped up and went down, like it didn't made like this formation, you know, pop in up, you know. Here we can see it's actually flying for a while, for a good while, in the overbought zone, right? We can see that the price movement for a good while is in a clear up direction, and it breaks level after level. Okay, it goes up, 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 up. We don't see a wave formation. So, and also we can see that the value charts are flying most of the time above. They are not really going down. So we have a strong uptrend. The stochastic is very clear. See for how long it flies above. Okay, not both of them, but still, even we can say even both of them also flying on overbought, because this little pop in here is nothing. It didn't actually made a formation like this. They are both flying in overbought zone for a good while. Okay, so we taking a put here. We understand that we take a put on a strong uptrend. So this is a high risk trade. You can also see the amount of put candles inside of this uptrend. Okay, you can see that the green, that the uptrend is a strong, undoubtable leader here. So it's a high risk to go against such a strong uptrend. I hope you guys understood, and you can read those indications all combined to make your good judgment, avoid such low probability trade. Yes, Kim, what do you want to say?
Your line is now unmuted.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, everyone can hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, everyone can hear you.
So, the basic rule for the strategy, they tell you to take only the big candle. So it should expire right in the close of it. So this broker doesn't allow you to enter for exactly this 15-minute candle.
No, it's
Because
actually
you don't choose expiry time. You choose how long the trade gonna be. So you entered 1 minute late and you expired one minute late. Actually, you should end this trade like tie, in the money. But you took 1 minute 30 seconds of next candle.
That's right.
That's why.
Yeah, so this trade actually could be a tie. But we have entered late a little bit. So,
Yeah, actually. Yeah, because I noticed right in the time when candle closed, you was in the money, or tie or something like that. And then you can see on chart that this candle should be tie or in the money.
yeah, but it was important to explain when we do not want to enter a signal against a strong uptrend. No, the arrow didn't. The candle and the arrow, nothing actually came late here. I just entered, as I said, I entered the late. I said it in the beginning of the trade. Where do you guys see the USD CAD beautiful put arrow? Because I don't see any. Max? Maybe your broker has a little different price, but on this chart we don't have any put arrows here on the USD CAD. Oh, I see. So it was flashing and went away. Okay. So let's do something. Let's do something. Oh, we have on the USD JPY a put arrow, okay, a put arrow on USD JPY. So if anyone wants to take this one, we might want to try because it's the first time we have this this arrow happening here. Okay, so I will take it. I will try and see. Although the clear rules of these big arrows is taking it on the beginning of the candle, but I'm just demoing it to see how it might work if we take it like this in the middle. Okay, almost at the end. But remember another factor, that the candles is just a visual way to see the price. But what's important is the actual price movement, okay? So we might have, thanks to this signal, we might have here, for example, two candles in a down way, in a put direction, and then such trade can win. But don't take those big arrows when only like 4 or 5 minutes left on a 15-minute candle. Okay, I just took it to test it out. Okay, it's not like something I would recommend in regular trading. We're just testing it. Also, you can see there is a support resistance line here, so which makes it even harder to win this particular trade unless we break this level. And I have added a CCI non-repaint divergence indicator here, so we can see if some divergence arrow appears. Okay, it will usually stay on the non-repaint version, on the CCI divergence, so we can follow those and see what arrows we had by the end of the day, which won, which lost. Xan, I don't know how you have another USD CAD, because even the CCI NRP doesn't has an arrow. Okay. You can see that we broke this level, so we might continue more down. Well, it can happen sometimes. This is why I have included for you guys CCI NRP. It's in the package. You can just apply the CCI NRP indicators instead the regular ones. And then you will not have the CCI arrows disappearing. You will find the CCI NRP indicator right inside the package. So, as Kim Lawrence mentioned before, even though we had very strong uptrend on USD/JPY, I took the trade a little bit late, as you know, and this is why I basically lost. Assuming I would take the trade on time, right on the entry, I would be probably tied, or maybe even in the money. But now on this current signal, which I took, so far we are deep in the money. We broke the support resistance level. And we have another 10 minutes to go. Now, 1 minute left, guys, 1 minute left. So we are looking for a pre-signal, right? Let's see. So far we don't have pre-signal. We might have a pre-signal here on Aussie dollar. The price moving nicely upward here, so we might touch the overbought zone. The nice thing about this setup here, that you can actually have two kind of signals. As I said before, the big arrows, all right, and the little arrows here with the value chart. And actually, this big arrow, this signal was a good one, because this one we take with the stochastic combination. So stochastic was overbought, the arrow came, and we see it nicely goes down. It's a nice signal, even though we took it by the end, like 4 or 5 minutes before the end of the candle. It's still working out nicely so far. Now our hope is that the next candle here will now traverse upward. Okay, so it's 9 minutes to go here. Very well done, Harry. I'm glad to hear this. Very well done. Harry won USD catch rate. This is very possible, you know. We all are like on different brokers. Some brokers has a different pricing sometimes. So eventually some might get certain signal while some will not. It can happen. So Harry had a signal, Xan had a signal, and Harry won it. Very well. You see, what I like about the situation here is that the stochastic, both of them, broke nicely down. So it comes in my favor. It comes in my favor. It makes my trade more confident. Those big arrows, as you can see, they are not coming too many times on 15 minutes. But when they come, they usually like do a nice job. Especially if you take them on the early time of the candle. It's very important. They write that they do, but they also say that they might stop it at any time. They consider they want to stop it, but you know they probably write it because they have to cover themselves. This one working out nicely so far. What I liked about this short trade that we broke the level here. Alright, so it's a good chance we will stay here. Well, I see you. Max, that's a problem. This MetaTrader with all the indicators sometimes can be a heavy thing. I know that. Yeah, this is one-click trades it's the beauty of the CLM because you can just, and select the pair you want and click up or down. This is the beauty. It's very easy, it's very fast. But although you cannot take multiple trades on the same time, you have to take a trade, hide the current trade and open another one, okay? You cannot like click 100 times and open like 100 trades. This will not work. You have to hide and open another one. but still, it's faster than jump between MetaTrader and the broker all the time. So this is a benefit. This is what I personally like. You might want to many people might like more the broker page. This is everyone in his own preference. So you see how nice this signal worked out here, okay? The stochastic were nicely overbought. The arrow came, although it came 5 minutes, the last 5 minutes of the candle, but it works very nice, because we had this good confirmation of stochastic overbought. It's very good confirmation for these arrows. Win-win charity by Holy Fire. So we are 9 minutes until the next candle, okay? So unless we have win-win charity coming, we don't trade. We wait for value chart pre-signal, and we wait for the CCI divergence to give us the little arrow. We are 9 minutes. We are actually like 10 minutes, 15 minutes till the next session, which will be handed by Kim Lawrence. Okay. So we have another 10-15 minutes to go here on this session. Well, the concern with binary com is that they want you 10 pipettes into the money to consider your trade a winning trade, and that's a concern because you actually have to get deeper in a price. Yeah, and ties loss. Yeah, so you actually need to get 10 pipettes more, 10 pipettes in the money, and also no tie. So it's a hard one. So guys, this trade is going nicely. We are deep in the money, and we have 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Okay. You can see actually like a good example here. Why this win-win charity, for example, could lose, all right? Because the stochastic were pretty much down already. We started to go down here, and I don't know when this arrow appeared. It appeared like in the beginning of the candle or not, but we also could see that the value chart was oversold. So it's like against the logic of going uptrend like a call. Sorry, I mean it's against the logic for going put, okay, because the call is actually a good one here. It's a news, okay, here it's a news, but I'm just showing you that here a put arrow didn't work, while here it worked very nicely, okay. So here the value chart was in an oversold zone, all right. So it's not very logical to take a put arrow when the value chart is an oversold zone. I use EGPY 1, yeah? Which is good. This was a nice trade here with a confirmation from stochastic and the arrow together. Okay, so here we will need a CCI arrow. Yeah, correct. You can try Dropbox. You just can upload it and get a link. Guys, I want to ask here, those who participated in the previous webinars I did for this same strategy, who actually traded it afterwards, what is your in the money win rate with this strategy? And what broker did you use to trade it? I won this one, Jim. I won the UJ one. Sebastian, are you here by chance? Oh, hello, Francos. How are you? No, we don't look at the gold. I don't look. Maybe someone here does.
All attendees are muted. All attendees are muted and may unmute themselves by pressing *6.
All right, guys. So I will stop here. I hope everyone has a clear, no doubt idea about how to trade it. I will give now Kim the control, and he will go ahead with you for his calls, for his signals. Those will be a faster one, not a slow trading style like I do. His trading is different. I do thanks to everyone who participated here in my last few webinars I did about the strategy. So guys, have good luck, good trading, and feel free to post your feedback on Binary Options Judge, your results and experience. Welcome, everyone, welcome. So I will give now Kim the control, and he will proceed with you guys to his session.